shit. The only thing I'm not worried about, but I'm not sure of. Can I check which bell bearings I already have? Because I know I hand them over. That's why I'm kind of a little bit weird. Oh, wait. We should probably take that off. What does this do? What the? Okay. Did I just lose that item permanently, though? No. Okay, that looks a bit cracked. Anyways, we need to look for the bell bearings so I know which ones I have and don't have. I guess I can isolate by looking at these. I need 3 total. I want to get all these to plus 10 for PvP on my other character, not on this character. But it would just be a lot easier if I could just see them outright. I cannot, as far as I can see. Those are like the 3 sorceries I have. Okay, so you can't. I guess the next easiest way to isolate would be to go here. And I think the regular ones go up to 9 or 8 or something, but every 3 for regular. And then every somber smithing stone is 2 levels, so then we'll count backwards from there. Not really backwards necessarily, but isolate for what's missing. I just forget if they sell it like... So his are limited. Yeah, it seems like we have a good amount of them. What does INCL mean? Or like including, I'm assuming? Okay, so going from something, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brings you to plus 24. I don't know how you get something to plus 25. Maybe it's a special item. Anyways, so we have all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're missing 1. So it suddenly goes from 4 to 7, 8, 9. So we're missing whichever one gives us Summer Smithing Stone 5. That's the only one. Otherwise, I can fully max weapons on this outside of those Dragon Hearts, but those I believe there's a finite amount for everybody. And if I really had to on another character, now that the PvP level's higher, I can finish it on something else. Take on the appearance of a cooperator. Wait, these look sick. What the hell? Why have I never seen these? I'm just gonna buy these because that might be funny. I can transform into them. There's like grenades in the game. I don't really need to buy those, but it doesn't hurt. I don't really need $1 trillion on me, so. Okay, so we need Bell bearing for somber smithing stone 5 and 6. This is the one we're missing, it looks like. Granted, I'm really high level, so the bad news is I'm pretty sure I can't get help for this unless I get one of my friends to help. I just need to see where it is. In order to find somber stone miner's bell bearing 3, player must journey the mountaintop of the giants, which is the far northeast to the lands. The mountaintop of the giants, which should only be tackled by tarnish above level 90. These articles are so stupid. Like, again, you can technically do all this at level 1. People will figure out if they're underleveled or for their skill level. Oh my god, my fucking rib cage. Feels like I just keep getting stabbed. Somber stone miner's belt. Just no. Like, why do you say all this? Just show me where it is. Don't point 80 things out on the map. What the fuck? Take Torrent to the church surrounded by floating white trees and find the item on a dead body along the path leading up to the ruins. Players should keep their eyes peeled. Okay, this article is just fucking useless, but I should be able to deduce where it is. Are looking for some sort of church? Castle of Soul Miner Urge. Okay, so really you would just say it's the only church at the south of this lake, of the main lake. Instead he's got a 4-page paragraphed article. Jesus Christ. Okay, here's all the white trees. Am I blind? I sure would have picked this up. We already had. It's not like I had to run here. Unless it's on the outside. It says it's on a dead body somewhere around here. Or maybe. Oh, it's probably up there or something. Maybe not. Oh! Did I just find it? Nope. Ouch. Oh, that's why I ran right by it, because it blends in. Okay, there we have everything. And now we can max most weapons, or at least bring them to +9 on my characters. So what I'm going to do is get a friend to come on, and anytime I want to upgrade weapons or anything for any build on my other characters, I'll just acquire them on this guy. Or if I want to, I can get it on the other character too on their playthrough, and then send it to this, like this character I'm on right now. I'll upgrade it through him, because he has a sword that can farm runes really fast, and I have every single smithing stone available for purchase, so all it matters now is just runes. I'll upgrade them to whatever level I want that character to be at, whether it be like a level 60 build or a 120, 125 build, or even a 150, and then upgrade it accordingly. I'm just gonna go turn this in. I probably should send my veteran's armor down to my other guy. What does the veteran's armor come with for poise? So with this helmet, 66, 61 default without the helmet. That's pretty crazy. With the helmet, you get a 73 poise, and right now it's kind of like a poise meta. Not really, but poise helps a lot more in this game than the other Souls series. Weirdly enough, this little monkey helmet gives a good amount. It gives the same as the veteran's helmet. Like, it's good when the helmets block damage, but it's even, like, the best thing, I would rather have, like, a really light armor that it doesn't even need to block a lot of damage. I just need to not get staggered every time I get hit. That's all I care about. Because then you get caught in combinations or, like, really high damaging abilities if you just make one slight mistake.
You're here.
And as people get to the higher and higher endgame, their shit breaks through a lot more and more stuff.
I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hall, but it's only proper. I'll remain. I'd like to return the... Please. Become Elden Lord.
What the fuck? Lady, I already am Elden Lord.
You were a lord.
Ali, she's not respecting me.
So slay.
Oh, she told me to slay.
God. Married
Slay queen.
who cursed us all.
Allahu Akbar. I didn't realize they all have like multiple. I think what happened is I was supposed to be talking them while I was like in those final bosses, but I got so like focused on just beating them that I just kind of skipped that. Oh my god. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can still do the Dug Eater's quest. Because I think if I couldn't, he wouldn't still be in that room. I doubt it. I still just don't know where his thing starts, but I'm pretty sure it's in the sewers under Lindo. Which I did already get unlocked because I had to go get the Frenzy Seal there. It's probably... It's so long just to get to the one Frenzy Seal room, and there was like 800 other turns, so one of them must lead to his.
I asked you, be thankful it is all.
Because that hasn't changed. I've been saying that shit for years now. So here, we're just gonna do this to keep it easy. I know you're probably like, what the fuck, what am I doing? It's just so I don't have to keep stopping and buying all of these repeatedly. I'll just buy like 50 of each. Maybe not the somber ones, but these are just the regular ones, so you can see they're pretty cheap, like 200, 400, 600. These ones get expensive though. Probably won't be buying fucking... Wait, can you buy ancient dragon shards? No way. Oh no, that's smithing stone that. I'm gonna farm some butters. I'm gonna make sure... Actually, maybe I should just buy 3 of each for now, just to make sure I can get them... Because my madness build is... And I actually beat a guy in PvP at 120 with my build being scuffed and missing some of the talismans. And my weapons are only upgraded to +4. And he had a +10s. And I still beat him. But yeah, I was definitely at a noticeable disadvantage and like... Just all the incantations and stuff. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't need to go shoot that fucking chicken anymore. Just click this. Well, the smarter man would probably put on... this. Oh, what the hell? Leroy! Oh, you think you could survive one, did you? Me just missing 80. Dude, the spiky guys are worth less, which is kind of strange. Maybe worth more. We just need to do this, I don't know, 4 times maybe. Should have gone a bit deeper on that. This part's a lot easier than doing the chicken, although earlier today, because I had to earn 3 million runes by doing the chicken on my other character that doesn't have the sword, I I figured out how to do the chicken farm the most like cracked efficient way possible. Like before I would always spawn there, run to this edge, aim, shoot. I literally started doing this. Rest, here, headshot, back, rest, headshot, back, rest, headshot, back, and I just kept going like, I got into this rhythm and it just, because I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be here for hours otherwise. I'm like, there has to be a faster way. And because I've done it so many times, I figured out exactly like what triggers on the chicken guy that you need in order for him to go off an edge. So it has nothing to do with your actual visibility or anything. It strides steps to a given ledge from its point of aggro. And because the earlier you hit it, the more direct, like it takes less steps. So they actually it goes easiest off the edge here, funnily enough. But you always see people shooting them from there, and like I mean I was guilty of that too, for the longest. But yeah, it turns out it's not the best or fastest method, which the most efficient. Like if you just need to kill him once or something, right? Like 13,000 is a lot. If you just need to buy like a bunch of arrows or something. But when you need to go from level 60 to 120 and like you've already right, I wasn't really making that character to rebeat the story on. I still will make something like that. In fact, I guess I'll have one playthrough character with you and then one solo one where I use like nobody. Other the rest will just be random build characters. Yeah, that should be more than enough for now. Got a few of each. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. The wonderful round hole table, which I burned down. Check Allie's theory on the torches. I don't know if any have changed, but I could have swore there was more than one lit. It's just strange that there's still one on. Maybe that's every boss? And because they haven't done all the optionals? I don't know. Actually, these we need quite a few of. Oh wait, you only need 12 of those. Okay, I overspent a bit there. These will just get 3 of each for now. Let's get 4. Again, it'll only take me a second to go get more. Just want to have some so when he initially trades me I can full upgrade them and then get him back in one run. Okay, so we gotta go back. These things are expensive. I mean, they're not absurd. It's not like they're 250k a stone. Like for the end game, it's really not bad. Even if you don't use this sword. Like, some people are like, oh, why didn't they patch the rune farm? It's like, they, apparently in most games, they usually have something like this. Not fully intentional, but like, they usually try not to remove them either. Supposedly. And in this game, you can't do this. It makes sense, too. You can't even do this one until you've beaten the whole game anyways, so. Right? And it's not like you're earning 10 million fucking runes or anything. Like, yeah, you do get quite a bit, but considering everything in the end game, like a level up alone costs like $500,000. You know, you still gotta do this a few times. But like the PvP and everything scaled anyways, so it's not like it... Like, it would be different if you could just win by spending a sheer amount of time. Like, whoever just spent the most time farming runes would have the strong... But it's not. It's like quite literally... How this one guy live? What? I wonder if he's bugged. I just shot 3 into him and he didn't die. We had a $250,000, and then I think that'll be enough to do it. Well, maybe not, because one of them's gonna cost 100k alone. 4 of that 25k stone. I hate when this one guy on this side doesn't die. Just bugs me. Oh, because he has that ancient tablet shield. That's why he's not dying. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. I don't know why he didn't die. Maybe the range is just bugged, because these... I've actually never run down a sea. Oh, whoa, 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 wee, wah. There's a bunch I haven't been getting. Could also just be the terrain is deforming the effect, because it's not really flat ground, it's U-shaped. The like projectile hit scan. Projectiles hit scan. And then I can see if anybody I've helped or has helped me is online to see if they can transfer it. Yeah, it's strange. I guess it's just that one piece of terrain that almost blocks it from cresting that. So it looks like the ability can run downhill, but if it's run downhill, if the angle then changes upward, I guess it can't follow along that path, which would sort of make sense. That should be enough for now. Here, wait, I'll hit him one more time. Better have buggered something somewhere. I think 350k should be adequate. And then we'll see. Hopefully I can do a quick gear transfer. And then that other guy is basically PvP ready. Or at least at a point where I can go get the remaining I'm missing 1 incantation on him and a couple talismans. But it'll be even just having usable weapons. I don't want to do that. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not even going to you. What the hell am I doing? Oh, let's see if she has a new voice line. She changed positions.
I see.
Oh. It'd be funny if that dude, if you don't kill the guy like that's down there in the invader or whatever, if he's still like here after you beat the entire game, like what would even happen? So 2, 4. Buy 2 of those so we have them. So we have none, so we want to buy all 4. All 4. Anyways, yeah, it's not super important. Let me just grab just a little bit more runes, because if I do get him to trade me the items on this character, I don't want to be a dickhead and have him like waiting 30 minutes for me to actually send them back. So 3 slashes of this, and that should be enough to get all 4, I would think. Actually, it's only 3 items. It's the seal and both of those spears. And I am going to rebirth it one more time, and instead of putting so much into faith, I'm going to put a little bit more into dex. That's going to miss a lot. Okay. I'd hope for all of them that should be fine. No, I'm going to play it on the safe side and just go a little bit higher. One more. Because again, there's no point of doing like halfway stepping. And I could just crush runes, but... There we go. Shit. Take that. Stand up. And then I'll get this character into positioners. Ouch. Now normally I would just collect the weapon on this character, but because I was doing that level 60 build, I transferred them before they were upgraded onto the other one, so I don't actually have them on this character, or I've already found them in this world and then transferred them away. So normally I wouldn't have to do this step of like putting them back onto this, like it would be cut in half actually. Ideally, I mean. This guy I'm going to bring up to 125 and then respec it just slightly. To have a bit more into dex, which scales with the weapon's base damage. Because the faith past 45 I really don't need. There, those are the 3 I need to drop. I don't think it's on. If not, it's all good. No, it looks like Buddy got off or he's playing some other game. And the other guys, not on right now. Arthur's not on, Kurt's on, but he'll be having a temper tantrum. Riley's on League and didn't buy Elden Ring. That was pretty much what I wanted to get done tonight. I think there's, I guess we can try and go for the talisman. Wait, can you drop talismans? Wait, I did not mean to do that. Maybe because they are like, I don't know, yeah, you can. Okay, so I can just get that on my other one. And then the only other thing I'm missing is a talisman slot on this guy, because I have the first, well, one you get by default, one you get at Margit, and one you get after killing 2 rune-bearing bosses, like with the main line. And then the 4th one you get from beating the Elden Lord. If there is a 5th one, I have no clue how to get it. So, the only thing though is until I get these weapons to +10, it's pretty hard for me to progress. I tried to go to the gate and beat the Draconic or Dramonic or whatever the fuck it's called, Tree Sentinel, but because I don't think Madness is bugged. Like, I think they intended it that way, that like, or at least I feel they would have announced if they didn't have time to get around to patching it, but Madness is crazy good in PvP, but in PvE it's kind of dog shit. Well, the incantations are fine, like they still do damage, but for a lot of the PvE, it's not dog shit. Like your weapon still does the same damage in it. It wasn't like the blood issue. Like the blood was actually the opposite, where you would still apply the status effect. It was just the actual raw damage itself wasn't applying. Madness was kind of the opposite, but I think it's intended. So Madness, your physical damage applies, but the status effect doesn't unless you're like fighting something that's like a humanoid type thing. Which is why I don't really think it's bugged either. I think they did that on purpose. It's just for some reason, I guess in the lore, that only human like things can become mad, or like madness is only a thing humans can have.
Hi.
Oh, hires.
Hi, Jonesman.
Wait, how did you get in here? What the?
I'm yours.
I didn't even click accept on it. Oh, I was in this one.
Yes, sirs.
I didn't even notice hers. Okay, so I can close the YouTube streamers, and then I'll do it on Discorders.
Okay, let me switch the data real quick then.
Who cares? Or I can leave it like this. It's up to you. I feel like it's easier when it's like doesn't have the time delay.